say summer is the time to live in Chicago. Well, that's extended into autumn as we are ready to roll under blue skies at Soldier Field. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerge from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we as the Bears get set to match up with the New Orleans Saints.
Set to kick off.
Both of these teams about to reach the halfway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Ready? 5-9.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. They do get a... But they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now Breeze. Oh, going for Sanders downfield. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at the 20. The first carry for the shifty Tariq Cohen. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. It's a big-time play there for the Bears. Give him 42 yards on the ground. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now they'll run it with Cohen. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain, followed by a sizable loss here.
Tackled back at the 41-yard line.
Let's go. 53 at the mic. 53 at the mic.
Now on 2nd and 13. Trubisky. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 22-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Trubisky. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
10 at their own 20-yard line.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one, and that was way too easy.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Breeze to throw on 2nd down. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Jared Cook.
I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the 1st quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. 1st quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up 1st downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
A 2nd and 11 from the 19. Now Trubisky. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Intended for Robbie Anderson.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
This is caught. It's Cooks. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. A big play there for the Bears on 3rd. 41 yards. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Trubisky gives to Cohen. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. but a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage. And
he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Robbie Anderson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bears have taken the early lead. Now Adam Vinatieri for the point after. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears.
Makes the score Bears 7, Saints nothing. Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
Here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown.
A short kick taken at the 18. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
This is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
56, Mike, 56, right there, 56.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Bears 7, Saints nothing.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40.
Big Derek Brown making the stop.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Breeze. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 43. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
17 yards. First down, New Orleans.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw is Breeze. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, sometimes those cliches really come true, don't they? When they talk about it takes all 11 to play good defense. We've seen that in this ball game. I think the secondary has to be singled out, though. They are in the presence of every receiver.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line.
1st and 10.
That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
The tackle made back at
the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Out of the gun, Trubisky. Got a man, it's Patterson, complete. Touchdown, Chicago! Cordero Patterson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bears are able to show off their quick strike ability. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's been a Terry now to kick it away after the touchdown. On the return, Deontay Harris. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. He completes it to Tate. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
To Golden Tate.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Now 4th.
They do go for it. It's Breeze. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
It's a gain of 6.
A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Breeze going to throw. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. We'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
It's another 10 yards on that one and another 1st down.
And the Saints 1st down.
Back to the ground. It's Kamara. There to make the tackle, Khalil Mack.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. A 10th carry for Kamara. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
It's 3rd down.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. Now Breeze lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. Past the 20. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line.
So far, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do?
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Tariq Cohen with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bears will add on to their lead.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there. Unable to do so, that makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
And he's got it up and through.
Makes the score Bears 21, Saints nothing.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. Here's Harris to return it. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35.
First and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 38. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Marshawn Lattimore right there on the coverage. He was draped all over it.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen.
Trubisky.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. From the shotgun is Trubisky. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. 3 touchdown passes now for Mitchell Trubisky as the Bears push further out in front.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Here's Harris to return it. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Harris on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will it be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Check 59. Mike is 59.
A final shot before half for Breeze. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at the 45.
Kill. 18.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Just like that.
Now it's Trubisky. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time. After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long. He's going to air one out for Anderson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
They begin on the ground with Kamara.
Number 40.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
The ball carrier.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, it's Breeze. And Breeze is intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by the rookie, Jalen Johnson. And the return comes to... Right at the 44-yard line.
Breeze pass intercepted. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for, but it'll be 2nd down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
He's letting it fly for Cooks. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Give him 32 on the play.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on 1st down. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Robbie Anderson with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Bears turn that interception into a touchdown.
His kick is
Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT, and the lead will swell by 1 more.
Saints nothing. Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown.
A short kick taken at the 18. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust? It's caught inside the 25. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
First down, New Orleans.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 22-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Breeze. That is caught at the 7. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
First and goal.
The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down. And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Saint touchdown.
Touchdown.
Alvin Kamara with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Saints are able to cash in for 6. And he converts, and it cuts the lead to 35-7.
Makes the score Bears 35, Saints 7.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
21-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Still comfortably on top, 3rd quarter as they start things here with a 1st and 10. He sets to, he's got a man, complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it.
Frankly, I don't know that this defense knows what to do anymore. Just look at their body language out there. The passing game has absolutely been relentless throughout.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Trubisky.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
I'm glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10.
Trubisky will throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Marcus Williams. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd and 7, Breeze looking long for Thomas, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. He couldn't hang on 3rd down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. He'll buy some time right. And that will be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Check back 21, check back 21. Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off the fake. Kill.
So here we go on 4th down with Breeze. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 47. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. So their woes on offense continue. That's the 2nd pick thrown here in the 3rd quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
53's the mark. 53. Check with the building.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That one complete to Anderson. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
At the 1-yard line.
They'll run for it with Tariq Cohen. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Bears use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Kick is good.
Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead.
7. Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Fields this way up at the 17. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Khalil Mack. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. Back now at Soldier Field.
Saints 7.
And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. On 1st down, Trubisky. And that's incomplete. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some 1st downs, just as good as running the football. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Looking to throw Trubisky on 1st down. He gets it to Cooks. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Brandon Cooks.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, You're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Scampering home from 19 yards out, and the Bears continue to pour it on. They seemingly just continue to score at will, and as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
Yeah, I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win, but one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them, because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
Jay Harris on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Khalil Mack make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
The Saints on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and forever. Breeze now. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete, certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. The Saints do snap it. It's Breeze. And this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line.
Downs.
Bring it!
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, check Mike, 27. Check up.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Focusing on me, we're from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle, pockets LIDs.
They'll throw on 1st down with Trubisky. This is caught. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. From 17 yards out, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT, and the lead will swell by 1 more.
Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
And there's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. Here's Harris to return it. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Deontay Harris on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And this is Cook with a grab.
Breeze pass. Complete.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 7. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 36. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Here's Harris to return it. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Breeze on the draw, gives to Kamara. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The Saints on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll go for it. It's Breeze. And it is incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position.
Number 53, Mike 53. He's tired of me.
That's caught out wide by Cooks. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Check. Alert, 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 alert. 53, slide.
On 2nd and 7, Trubisky, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. As that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all 3 phases, offense, defense, and special teams.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've seen today, but the preparation in advance, coaching staff, commitment by the players to the game plan, and being ready to go in this one? You're exactly right. Clean sweep. And, boy, they're going to celebrate this one after it's over.
And on the other side, this is the game film you just flush and never go back and review. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. Here's Harris to return it.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Throwing on 1st down is Breeze. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
At the 44-yard line.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 44-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down.
New Orleans.
Breeze now on 1st down. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in.
Complete to
Another nice gain, 16 yards there at a 1st down again.
1st down, Saints.
Sammy. Check 13.
A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. And, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Brought down by Khalil Mack. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, here's Breeze. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Get him. Kill.
Into the red zone, it's Breeze. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowler Michael Thomas was the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Breeze. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
For Garrett Cook, incomplete. It's 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Breeze. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
And that touchdown, well, it barely puts a dent in this lead. And unfortunately, I'm having too many flashbacks right now. I remember getting beat down like this playing before.
Oh, yeah? College, high school?
College. Not a heck of a lot of fun. I still remember playing and trying to tackle an elusive tailback who ended up scoring 4 touchdowns, 226.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And the return won't go anywhere. They'll be back deep in their own territory at the 2-yard line.
Saints 13.
Oh, the Saints recovered it. New Orleans football. Great job by the kick team there to get the football, but also don't forget about the man that started it, the lonesome kicker himself.
I love that you brought him into it because he doesn't get nearly the attention he deserves. Oftentimes it's only when it's negative. In this case, he created a positive play for his team.
So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. One final try here for Breeze. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes